What's happening, gamers? It's Eric from the MMG. We're back with some more Stars Reach. This is the MMO that just released a couple days ago on Steam. Had a bit of a rough start as far as like reviews. The actual server performance hasn't been too bad, in my opinion. Some people have been having some issues in the beginning area. Will has just started playing and he's joining me. Will, was there any lag in the beginning area today for you?
Huh. I mean, a little rubber banding, but nothing like game breaking.
Yeah, that's the way my experience was too. A lot of people were reporting it was game breaking, but no, it wasn't for me either. And I'm glad to hear that it's still that way because they've released a huge patch for this game already. This is actually the second or third patch they put out, but this one actually had quite a bit of stuff in it. And also, you get a nice letter here from Raph thanking everybody about all the problems and that they're listening to the community and taking the feedback. So, the things they've already done here, they've fixed some stick bugs, headless avatars, issues with players getting stuck in queue. A lot of bug fixes here, right? That was causing major issues for some players joining. They did some optimizations for the CPU load, and they also got it to work on GeForce Now, so that's kind of cool. Not something I have personally, but I know a lot of people use that. They're testing out a lot of stuff to roll out by the weekend, fixing a bunch of issues in the crafting progression, removing gub bots from the wild wormholes, fixing incomplete collections, a bunch of stuff there. You can read this all on the Steam page here. Things that we're still working on rolling out ASAP. This is the stuff that gets me most excited. The servers are up, causing stuttering. We're actively working to fix this, so that's good. You don't want to have to restart servers all the time. A speed up to zone loading that also lowers memory usage should improve performance. That's good. Renaming missions, so easy, moderate, and challenging will be near, mid, and far. Because right now that's how they do it. So if it's an easy mission, it's not really harder necessarily. It's just closer to the starting zone. So they're gonna make these a little bit more make sense, right? A little more logical. They are fixing incomplete collection missions and quest lines on Haven, and they're fixing broken repair kits. So lots of stuff that needs fixed. The other thing that I would say they need to get done ASAP is guilds and parties. I put that in the Discord. Hopefully they are working. I mean, they are. They said they're working on it, but in my opinion, you need to get this out there like right now. It's an MMORPG. You want to play with your friends, and you can, it's just not easy. Like you got to find each other and then you lose track of each other. And yeah, anyways, there is a friend system, but that's what they're going to talk about here. So they have actually done a little bit more. If you look down here at this patch, this is the one that arrived. And let me find it real quick. So whole new map for the starter area. That's one big thing. They added a new alien puzzle, which I like. These alien puzzles. It's a little bit different. The corrupt attack on Haven. So we replaced the old kill mission. They've changed that. They've changed a lot of stuff here about the missions in Haven. They've added some that are optional that you can do to learn some more about the game. They've added Clactus in loot catches. Clactus is the currency in the game. They have made it so creatures will avoid human construction. Homestead and lot price changes. This is the big one. Other than the fact they doubled the cost, which I think is dumb, but they've made it now where you don't have to, it's not gated behind a skill, so that's good though. And that's why they ended up doubling the price. So overall, it's probably better for everybody, but I would have liked to seen them not double the price because Homestead is why I want to play this game. Like I want to get there as soon as I can. But it is an MMO, so I get that. Okay. Skill and progression updates. Scanning creatures with Bioscanner now give you XP. Xenobiology XP, not Ranger XP. Maker scanning has been moved to the Xenobiology skill. They've re added food preferences for creatures. Pets have skills in order to tame them. You now need the pet skill to tame them. You can earn business XP by engaging in trades with other players, and the business skill now is required in order to place vendors. So if you are building like a city and you want to have a shop, you now have to have the business skill to do that. Tailoring is now its own profession. They remove stat mods from starter clothes, removing skill chits. I don't really know what that means, to be honest. We removed that from the game. Okay. Crafting updates, crafting recipe revision. We moved a lot of recipes around to address balance and soft lock issues in the new crafting system. Many recipes require components or ingredients that were only available in loot. We removed these critical path ingredients from loot and ensure they are available as skill unlocks. So this is cool. I totally am down for this. I think this is the right move. I kept getting a lot of recipes. I didn't even know where to get the stuff. And there's a lot of stuff in this game for crafting. This game is very diverse and integral in its crafting system. And so it's kind of confusing. So I'm hoping this sounds like they've simplified a little bit, and that's where it needed. Let's see here. More information when you inspect things. That's fine. Okay, here's the other one. Recipe book management. Recipes found as loot will no longer go straight to your recipe book. Instead, they will go to your inventory, and you will right click on them to add them to the recipe book. You can also right click items on the recipe book to remove them. There will be a cooldown on re-adding them once removed. Better crafting data guidance. Okay. User interface controls, roadmap. Okay. Lots of stuff here. GUI for friends. Here's the other thing. We've added command line support for adding friends, the ability to add a friend in the context menu. So thank goodness that's in the game now. Nameplates are over all interactable objects. Controller remapping. Just kind of trying to do a quick hit list here. Better feedback during character creation. Map improvements. A handful of more polished items. They place nav point style icons with an arrow so that you can see which way you are facing. Tutorial missions now appear on the map. Okay, graphical. Okay, so lots of good stuff in this. Lots of bug fixes here. I'm not going to cover all of it. So you can see it's quite the list. But I am very excited that they are taking the game in the right direction. So it's, make or break, I would say, is if they're going to keep working on this game or not. It looks like they are, so that's good. So if you are looking to support the game, I would think you can safely do it maybe now. I mean, only time will tell, but I do like the base that they have to the game. They just have a ton of work to do still. So we'll see what it looks like here in a couple weeks and keep following the patches. But for now, let's dive into the game itself. So I do have it loaded up. Let me get that turned on. There we go. We are in the space station, if you remember from the last stream. And we're just waiting on Will to catch up to us, really. So it is running a lot better in here, I can tell you that. I mean, I didn't have a lot of performance issues before, but it's completely smooth now. Before there would be like a little stutter every once in a while. Just like that right there you just saw when I exited. You would get that a lot more often.